What's going on, guys? It's your boy Raul TV, Team R4UL, your favorite YouTube mechanic. We're back again. What I'm doing this time around is bloody sun in my eyes. Sun in my eyes. Let's get to a better position. There we go. We've got a Skoda Superb on a 2018-19 kind of thing. One of the later ones, and we're gonna do the clutch slave cylinder. Okay, the concentric slave cylinder. To be honest with you, this guy is not the best. I mean, I don't know why he's doing this. He's supposed to replace the clutch, slave cylinder, flywheel, everything together, but obviously times are hard now. He just wants the slave cylinder replacement, so don't blame me, guys. Okay, I tried my best to basically get him to do the clutch, flywheel, everything, but he just wants the concentrics, the CSC, the concentric slave cylinder replacement. So that's it. We'll do it. If the clutch goes 6 months down the line, he has to do it again. Anyway, concentric slave cylinder replacement, Skoda Superb 2018 diesel. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, guys, the first thing what we're going to do is we are going to take the air filter box off. Actually, you can take this one out as well while we're at it. Get rid of this. Okay, the plug here, that comes off. That one out of the way as well. Move this one out of the way. You'll have a big clamp there, so move that out of the way. And this should just lift off. Just like that. Okay, guys, I mean, if you want to, you can go ahead and take this off. I think I've done this in the past before, where I took the whole air intake pipe and everything off. I mean, you can do if you want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's not getting in the way. We can get in there, no problem whatsoever. We're going to take the battery out. Okay, so take that off from there, anti-clockwise, counterclockwise. That one off. That one off. And go down to this side here. 10 mil. No messing. We've got a 13 mil, which is down here. We'll take that one off as well. We'll take that one off as well. Hopefully, battery should come straight out. Let's go. Right, okay, the next thing what we will do is take that off, and there should be another one down here somewhere, which is in there. There we go, as you can see there, 10 mil. Let's take this one off, that one, and that one. Hopefully battery tray comes off. Oh, we've got a little new unit there, which normally they don't have it on there. We'll just take the plug off from there. Okay, should be alright, we should be good to go. Let's go. Okay, guys, just before you guys give me a third degree, there's another little nut there. So there's not only 3, there's one more there, which you don't have to take off completely. You can just slack it, but I took it off completely. It should come out of the way. Ta-da! Okay, guys, the next thing what you can do if you want to is take this pipe off. Okay, one little Jubilee clip there, a Torx there. Okay, Torx 30, one more here, and another one opposite that. And then this pipe will move out of the way, totally out of the way. Then you can gain access to the bell housing bolt, which is there, and another one there. But I'm not going to do that because, as you can see there, I can get my hand in there, no problem whatsoever. So why take another extra thing off? Okay, so I mean, I can get my hand in there. We're going to move the linkage cable out of the way, and yeah, you don't need to mess about. Right, so I'm going to leave that, but if you guys want to, you can do. Take that off, Torx 30, little flat screwdriver there, another Torx 30 there, and opposite that on the other side, there's another Torx 30 as well. If you want, you can go ahead and take that off, but I'm not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this off, just like that. Try and do it with my left hand, guys. Give me a break. This one here, best idea is put a little bit of WD-40 or a little bit of oil on the end of it. You don't want to break it. Just basically pinch it here a little bit and then flick it off with a screwdriver. Let's do that. Right, okay, we'll go ahead and take, we've got 3 13 mils. One there. And one there. And one which is going in this way, which I don't think I can get the impact driver in there. So I'm just going to take that off with a ratchet. And there's a nut that goes there as well. Make it out there. Take that off. The whole bracket moves out of the way. we're good to go. Okay guys, so as you can see that I'm good to you guys, aren't I? So I mean, some other YouTubers and some other mechanics, YouTube mechanics, will say just take the linkages off. I won't do you guys like that. Basically, I'm going to hook you guys up. If you take the one nut off and 2 bolts off, look at that, out of the way, no problem whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and take that bell housing bolt off, take that bell housing bolt off, 18mm socket ratchet extension. Let's go. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to take the starter motor off. So basically, or the top bolt off the starter motor off. So we've got a little 13mm nut there. Let's take that off. We're going to take that off, and there's an 18mm bolt behind it. We'll take these plug off here, the wiring plug here. So a little red clip there, take that, or move that back, and then we'll just flick this off. Boom, there we go. There we go, 13mm. We'll take that wire off as well. Right, what we're going to do next is take this top bolt off, which I've already cracked and slackened, as you can see there, with an 18mm spanner. You guys can get a socket on there, ratchet on there, whatever you've got. If you, even bare fingers if you're strong enough. Right, so yeah, let's take that out from there. Okay guys, sit rep. Situation report is, I've done this in the past when I was replacing starter motor, so I should have known better that this bolt doesn't come off or doesn't come out because the pipe's in the way. So we just have to bite the bullet and take the pipe off. As you can see, they'll lift that little clip up from there, and that should basically, or take it off completely if you guys want to. Just 1 second. Okay, so there we have it. I had to get both hands on there to take that out. So it's just a little clip there, lift it up and then pull. There, that's there. That bolt should come straight out now. Ta-da! Right, okay, well that's basically it for the top half. Obviously we got the mounting still on there. Okay, one little reverse light switch there, which is no problem. That's about it for the top. So what we'll do is we will go ahead, and the way I normally do them is I'm going to go ahead and take this bolt off, take that bolt off. Okay, slacken this one but leave it on. We'll go ahead and take that one off, and leave this one on, or leave one on basically. And then yeah, that's it. Send the car up. Let's go. Okay guys, so as you can see there, we've taken them 4 off, left them 2 on, so they can be, and we'll take them off from the bottom when we do take them off. Right, let's send the car up. Tackle the underneath. Let's go. Right guys, what we're going to do now is we are going, well, we've sent the car up on the ramp, took the wheels off. I'm not going to show you how to take the wheel off. 17mm bolts, take the wheel off. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take this side wheel arch cover off. Sorry about the noise. Basically Torx 25. Take the wheel arch cover off, one there. I've already took the bottom cover off because I had to check it beforehand before I started the job. So we took the bottom cover off. Done it hundreds of times. On check my videos out how to take the cover off. Not going to explain that to you guys. Let's take this side wheel arch cover off. We'll go from there. Okay guys, so as you can see there, I've took the wheel arch cover off. We'll get to the drive shafts and ball joints in a minute. Let's just take the starter motor off. So 13mm nut there. Take that one off, and then we've got 18 behind there. Let's get that off, but before that we'll just take this off, and this little plug here. Boom, there we go, there, out of the way. Just push them up there. Okay guys, situation report is we've hit a little snag, but not the end of the world, because you know Raoul TV, Team Alpha UL, we never get beaten. Up to now, right? Okay, we can't take the center nut off, which I think if I send it down all the way on the floor, put the wheel back on, take the cap off, and then basically give it some, I think I can take it off. Okay, but we're not going to mess about because the car is up on the ramp already. So what we're going to do is, for this side, just take them 3 nuts off, and we'll take these multi-spline Torx off, and then hopefully, and take the drop link out. So basically then that way we can just move the drive shaft out of the way. On this side it's come off. This has moved out of the way. 1 second, I'll demonstrate. There we have it. On this side it comes off. I know it took some sorry about the noise. I know I had to give it some with the gun and everything, but it does come off on this side. So this side we're going to take them 3 off, and we're going to go ahead and take the multi-spline Torx off as well. And yeah, we'll go from there. So first things first, let's take them 3 off. Okay, we can't take the center nut off on this side, so we'll leave it. We're going to take the center nut off. Okay, we'll take the drop link off, and we'll go ahead and take them 6 off, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, as you can see there, I've took the drop link off. These two of them is off totally. One is 99.9%. Right, okay, so we're going to leave that there so it doesn't go flying everywhere. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and get our, we'll just show you the size. CM, wait, there we go. The CRM10 multi-spline Torx. Get that on there. I mean, if you haven't got the electric gun or anything like that, just normal ratchet will do. Just whiz them off. Let's go. Right, okay. So we've took the drive shaft out of the way. This one is totally off on the floor there. Okay, that's out of the way as well. We'll leave that cap on just for now for 2 seconds. Right, we are going to take this cap off, but 1 minute. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take this mounting off. Okay, so we've got 16 there, 16 there, 18 on this side, 18 on this side. We'll go ahead and take that off totally, and we've got a 21 there. Whiz that off as well. Let's go. Right guys, this mounting is off. As you can see, the engine and gearbox is freestyling. Well, what we're going to do now is, sorry about that, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take this 16 off, take that 16 off. This one, we'll crack it, but just leave it like that. That's our last bolt basically. So take this one off, go around to this side, 18 here, take that off as well. And that's about it. Obviously the mounting is held on with them 2 bolts, which we've already cracked. That's it. Right, let's go ahead and take them 3 off. This one, and the one on the other side. We'll go from there. Okay guys, sit rep. As you can see there, I've got 2 lifts on this one because this is a big ass gearbox. I'll be straight up honest with you. Sorry about my language, for my French and everything, but this is a heavy gearbox. Okay, so if you got 2 people, I recommend 2 people. Not if you got 2 people. Make sure you go drag somebody out of bed, or drag one of your mates out of bed and tell them, listen, if you haven't got 2 of these lifts, you need at least 2 people minimum. Okay, 3 will be even better. Okay, so 2 people minimum to yeah, take this gearbox out. Unless you're, I don't know, Dwayne Rock Johnson or something like that, you can take you out by himself. I'm only messing, guys. So anyway, Raul TV doing everything, but we forgot to do one thing, take this off. Okay, I got carried away, home stretch and everything. So basically what we need is jam it with a screwdriver in there, as you can see there. Okay, we need a size 6 Allen key. 1 second. Okay, and then all you do is just, I've already cracked it guys, I know it looks like it's so loose and everything, but size 6 Allen key. I'm going to go ahead and take that cap off, the diff cap off, and we'll go from there. Right guys, so as you can see there, I've took that cap off. I've put a little cloth in there so we don't get oil everywhere. And then you guys might be thinking, why didn't I drain the oil, the gear oil? Because I'll be straight up honest with you, these are stupid. I'm pretty sure you need a special tool to refill them. Okay, so you can drain it, no problem, with the drain plugs there, but to refill them you need a special tool. It's like pressurized or something like that, you know, to get the fluid in. So I don't drain them, I leave them as it is. Okay, so now we've got the 18 ratchet spanner. Remember we slackened it, the mounting on the top. So all we do now is we'll just go ahead, I can get my hands on there, no problem whatsoever. Just 1 second, show you guys as well and do it at the same time, because I'm good to you guys, you see. So there we go, get the ratchet spanner. If you've got a normal spanner, you can do it with a normal spanner, and all we do is just take that off from there. You get the picture. Take that one off, take the other one off as well, which is right there. Okay, so this gearbox will drop onto the lifter here. Happy days. let's go. Okay, so after that, this, if you just lower the engine and gearbox down a little bit, it should come off. It might just come off as it is. Just be careful it doesn't drop on your head. So I'll lower this down a little bit. Okay, so when we lower this one down, that's it, just 1 minute. That should, boom, there we go, that comes off. Happy days. So now we've got one more bolt left in there. We'll take that off. And as you can see there, it's held on here with the lifter as well, gives us extra support because it is a heavy gearbox. Right, let's take it off, let's go. Okay, so I'm going to mention it again. Like I mentioned in the beginning, this is absolutely stupid. Okay, why are we doing this job? We should have done the full job, full Monty, basically replace the clutch, flywheel, everything. But this customer, he goes, really expensive to replace the clutch, flywheel and everything. Like I mentioned in the beginning, lot of money, nearly about £2,000. He just wants the concentric slave cylinder replacing. And yeah, that's it, the car will drive and it's good to go. But if it goes again, I mentioned it and I made it all clear to him. If it goes again within 6 months, you have to do the job again. So yeah, not really worth it. So if it was up to me, I pushed it out to him and everything, that replaced everything, then it's good to go. But he said he replaced it not too long ago. Somebody replaced the clutch, flywheel, whatever, you know, but they didn't replace the cylinder. Absolute numpties. Anyway, I've done what I can do. Don't hate the messenger, okay? Don't kill the messenger, okay? I tried my best to get him to replace the clutch and everything, but he's not having it. He just wants the slave cylinder replacing. That's it. Let's go. Okay guys, so there we have it. Right, so there's the cylinder. We can get to that easy. I can get my hands in there, no problem whatsoever. The clutch is there. If we wanted to, we could have replaced the clutch. I mean, if you're going to replace the clutch, you have to take the full gearbox out and then you can gain access to the clutch. But because we're not doing that, because this guy's not having it done, so yeah, I mean, it's madness. Like I said, it is madness, but what can you do? Right, so in order to take the cylinder out, all we need to do is 10mm. Take that one out. There's another one there. And another one there. Let's take them 3 off and we'll go from there. Right, okay, so in order to take the cylinder off, 9mm, one there, another one there, another one there. Let's take the cylinder off and then yeah, that's it. Go from there. I know it's madness, but yeah, what can you do? Right, let's do it. Okay guys, so there we have it guys. That's it, the clutch slave cylinder, the concentric slave cylinder is off. Shame about we're not replacing the clutch, but if you want to go ahead and replace the clutch, you have to take the full gearbox off. I mean, if you can do it, I mean, I can do it there if I want to, but I get the tool on there, line it up. You can do, just take them off. I think they are 9mm, yeah, 9mm multi-spline socket you need. Yeah, but like I said, like I mentioned, we are not replacing the clutch and flywheel. Okay, we're just going to do the cylinder. Right, okay, let's give this a clean out. We're going to give it a clean out, as you can see there. Move these out of the way before I forget and I'll leave it in there. Right, okay, so yeah, we're going to give it a clean out. And yeah, get the new cylinder on. Let's go. Okay guys, so there we have it. The brand new cylinder. I mean, it's not rocket science to fit it. Basically, just line it up to the hole. That goes in there like that. That goes on like that. Get them bolts on. Okay, and then just tighten them up. I mean, you don't really need to torque them up or anything like that, but if you want to go all professional, you can do if you want to, but yeah, I just tighten them up best I can, and that's it, we're good to go. Right, yeah, let's get them on. Let's go. Right, okay, so there we have it. The brand new one is on. I'm going to get my brother to give me a lift and just basically, I mean, if you feel it's strong enough, you can do it by yourself, but obviously I've got a bad hand, bad legs and everything. So I'm going to get an assistant and get this gearbox in there. It shouldn't be too hard because it's there, right? And yeah. Okay guys, sit rep, as you can see there, we've got the gearbox in. I mean, it didn't put up a fight anyway. Went straight in actually, to be honest with you. Right, as you can see here, I've got the mounting bracket back on there. Leave it loose, I would say, like that. I've got all 3 on. Well, on-ish kind of thing, as you can see there. Right, so they're onto the thread kind of thing. Right, so it's freestyling moving as well. So reason why we left it moving a little bit, so then that way when we come to put this one on, these ones on, sorry, these ones there, then that way it gives us a little bit of movement, and then you know, we can get the bolts on nice and easy. Right, what we're gonna do now is jack it up. Hopefully now, if we jack this up, look at that, lining up. We'll get the bolts on. Happy days. Let's go. Now that it's there, I've got all the bolts, I would say, on finger tight kind of thing. I'll just get the electric ratchet, so it just that's on. It's not tight, obviously. I don't tighten them up with the electric ratchet and leave it. So I would say that's about 99% on them two. We can drop it at that if you want, because that they will hold it. We'll get the center mounting on as well, and that's about it. We can let these go now. That should be nicely secure. Okay guys, so now that that mounting is, I would say, secure, we'll get this mounting on, we'll get the bell housing bolts on, starter motor bolt back on. But what I normally recommend is we get the slave cylinder pipe back on, the fluid pipe back on, and bleed it before we do anything, because you don't want to put everything back on and find out it doesn't work. Okay, so that's what I would strongly recommend. But since it's here, I'm going to take a chance on it and basically get everything on, finish the bottom off, and then basically send it down and finish the top off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for it. What I'm going to do is, like I mentioned, get all these bell housing bolts, tighten up on these, get the starter motor back on in reverse order, get this mounting back on, stabilizer mounting back on, drive shafts back on, ball joints back on, things like that. And yeah, let's go. Okay guys, so as you can see here, I put the starter motor on, ball joints are on, the drive shaft is back on with them 6 bolts. They're on. Center nut on one side is back on. This side drive shaft's back on. The cap on the diff, that's back on. Center mounting's back on. Basically, I've pretty much finished everything off underneath, besides putting the cover on and the wheel arch cover and the wheels. That's about it. Let's send it down. We'll put the hydraulic line back on and bleed it, see if everything goes all right. Happy days, let's go. Okay guys, so we've sent the car down. As you can see here, what we'll do is we'll fit everything back in reverse order. These, remember, need to go back on and tight. We'll double check all of them. That's the starter motor wire, the bell housing bolts, the linkages, everything in reverse order. Let's get it on, let's go. Okay guys, so as you can see there, I've got most of the stuff back on in reverse order. Just fit it in reverse order, you can't go wrong. Battery on, battery tray back on, all the linkages back on, bell housing bolts back on, starter motor back on. That's pretty much covered it. That's all there is on the top. Mounting, make sure you tighten the mounting up. Mounting's back on. Right, as for bleeding it, as you can see there, I've left it on the undone position. If you want to, you can get a self bleeder, put the self bleeder on there and basically bleed it. I'm going to do it the old fashioned way. Basically, I'm going to get inside the car and somebody out here going to bleed it, or somebody's going to get in the car, whatever, the old fashioned way. Going to pump the clutch pedal, get a good clutch pedal, and we'll go from there. Let's go. Okay guys, so I'm inside the car, as you can see here. Okay, my brother's out there, he's going to bleed it. So all we do now is basically he's going to undo the nipple, get the bleeder on there. I'm going to give it some pumping, and hopefully we got some good pedal. Right, okay, let's go. Let's do it. Alright, so he's asked me to pump it, so I'm going to pump it up, down, then up, down, up, down. We're getting pedal now. Up, down. Hold it down. So I'm going to hold it down. He's going to lock it up. Check it. Check it out. Adidas getting some free sponsorship from Raoul TV. There we go. Now, hopefully now. All right, there we go. We've got pedal. Should be a-okay. Right, let's go. Okay, guys. So as you can see, there we bled the clutch and everything, and I didn't need to show you guys how to do this. I put the wheel arch cover back on. You know, little torques. Put the bottom cover back on. So everything is pretty much done. Put the wheel on. Center nut is tight and everything on the other side. Right, we're gonna send it down, finish it off. Okay, guys. So everything is done. As you can see here, I'm gonna run through it. So you know, you can't say that I didn't tell you guys. Right. So the battery tray is on. Battery is on. All tightened up. Everything. Starter motor is on. The bolt is on the starter motor. The linkages are on. Linkage bracket is on. Okay, with a 13mm one nut and two bolts. Bell housing bolt is on. The pipe, hydraulic pipe is on. Basically, yeah, that's it. The earth strap here, that's on as well. Right, so we're just gonna get the air filter box back on. Covers, the top cover back on. And that's it. Job done. Well, there we have it, guys, all done and dusted. The Skoda Superb 2018-19, one of the later ones. Slave cylinder replacement, clutch slave cylinder replacement, that is. The concentric slave cylinder replacement. I know we should replace the clutch, but obviously the guy didn't want the clutch replacing, so I can't do anything about it. Anyway, I hope this video helps you guys out. If it didn't help you guys out, I'm sorry. Tried my best. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. Leave a comment in the comment section. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Why is my eyes red? Because dust and everything fell on it when I was putting the wheel arch cover on. So yeah, anyway, hope this video helps you guys out, and I'll see you guys next time.